Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is whenever you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Gemini and Sagittarius on Wednesdays. And for those of you guys who are interested, the deck that I'm using today is called the Mystical Manga Tarot. And as always, if you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description. We go ahead and put these cards back. Just as a heads up, the cards like to flip around in the deck. However, usually I don't take the cards unless they jump out. And if they're in too big of a groups, usually I put them back. Okay, I'm gonna go for maybe 2 more cards, and then we're gonna get started on your reading. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take these 2 cards. And just as a reminder, if you guys like the content, please leave a like or a comment, because I really like to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But for your overall energy, you have the 9 of Wands, which the 9 of Wands to me usually symbolizes a wounded warrior. It's very Chiron energy, right? So I think that right now you guys have probably been hurt by something, and you're sort of coming back from that. But I definitely feel that you're going to start to see pretty big changes here. And I think it's for the better, to be honest. Because you have a lot of positive cards here. Mostly just the Sun card, to be honest. But to be fair, the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, right? It talks about sort of that rekindling of your inner child and your almost like childhood innocence, that big wide-eyed wonder, right? So I think that right now you guys are having a difficult time of it, because I do see a lot of cards that it would indicate that. I see well, for one, the 9 of Wands, right, which tells us that you've already been hurt in the past a little bit, but also the Tower. And when you see the Tower, usually the Tower tells you that you're about to experience some kind of, I don't want to say rude awakening, but it very much can be. When the Tower is in the upright, it's usually because there's something in your foundation that wasn't built sturdy enough, and as a result, you know, the higher parts of the Tower are going to come crumbling down. Right? So I definitely feel that there's something right now in your life that isn't serving you at all. And in fact, it's actually hurting you a lot, because I see the Devil card and I see the 5 of Pentacles, which are both cards about feeling left out. There's also a lot of Earth sign energy here as well. So you have the Capricorn card in the Devil, and then you have the Virgo card in the Hermit. So you might be dealing with either of those 2 signs. But like I was saying, with the Devil card, you really do have something here in your life that's very toxic. It's always interesting to me to look at how the Devil card is depicted in every single tarot deck, just because the Devil card encompasses a lot of energy, to be honest. Like, there's, you know, the sort of sinister energy that it has, and where like the devil's a liar and a cheat and a crook, and then also you have the imprisonment aspect to the devil. So a lot of times the devil can talk about addictions because those make you feel trapped. And you could feel trapped in your situation. But I feel like this particular devil symbolizes more so that sexual aspect. So I think that right now a lot of you guys are staying in some kind of sexual situations, relationship, or there have been issues with that or intimacy in the past, and you're staying there instead of sort of leaving this, I feel, because there's the Hermit in reverse. And when you see the Hermit in reverse, usually that talks about leaving, talks about going within, you know, sort of separating yourself a little bit. A lot of hermits are depicted in caves because they're away from everyone. But I feel like in part you're worried that if you do, you're going to come into this Five of Pentacles energy. And the Five of Pentacles talks about feeling left out, right? So the symbolism behind the Five of Pentacles is this is a person who is out in the cold and is trying to get into a house, but the owners shut the door and don't let them in. So I feel like that's how you might be feeling right now. You might be feeling a lot of that sort of fear of missing out on someone, maybe clinging on to a hope that they'll get better. But definitely if you're in a toxic relationship, which I'm getting that some of you might be, definitely consult the people around you and maybe some professionals, because it's never good to stay in a toxic relationship without really working on it. And I feel like right now there's the need to sort of ground yourself, because I see the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Like, that's all sort of grounding energy to me because they're all earthy cards, right? So I think now is a good time to sort of ground yourself, because you have the Seven of Cups, but you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the Seven of Cups usually talks about fantasy and letting your mind daydream and sort of not being fully present. But the fact that it's in reverse tells me that it's not exactly a time to do that. Now isn't a time to sit around and think about what ifs. Now is a time to sort of deal with what's going on in reality. You know what I mean? And I definitely do see progress. Like, it's not just that it's all bad, because I see the Five to the Six of Pentacles. And from the Five to the Six, that's progression. And you also have the Tower into the Devil, which is 14 into 15. So you guys, I'm seeing that you guys are advancing, which is good. Sometimes it's easy to feel like you're stuck, and it's easy to feel like you're not making progress, but I definitely see that there's advancement going on. But like I was saying, from feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles to feeling charitable with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're at a point where you want to help others as well, or at least will in the future, because I feel like you understand what this is like, and as a result, you want to sort of make it easier on other people. But I feel like for right now, you need to sort of focus on yourself a little bit, because you're definitely juggling something. With this Two of Pentacles, you have one idea versus another idea. And like I said before, it might be good for you to ground yourself and sort of talk to people around you, because I see the Sun card, so I see a positive outcome for you guys. It's just that with cards like the Tower, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, you know, the Seven of Cups, like, and even this Page of Swords, like, you need to sort of go through the bad first, I feel. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit difficult. With this Page of Swords, it usually talks about a message coming in or a message going out, but I feel like it hasn't quite exactly taken place yet. And I feel like you guys are kind of dreading to have a conversation about this, but know that it's okay, and know that you're going to come out on top in the end. And because of the Sun card, you know, like, to be honest, if I hadn't seen something like the Sun card here, I would have been a lot more worried. But the fact that you have the Sun card leads me to believe that you guys are going to come out okay. You guys are going to be okay. But that was your reading for this time around, Gemini. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like or a comment. It really helps out the channel, and I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new Gemini videos on Wednesdays. But in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of my other timeless readings. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time.